Hey folks, in this video I want to take a closer look at the Roborock S7. A few of the maintenance tasks like emptying the dustbin, filling the water tank, the kind of day-to-day running of the vacuum that you need to know. So with that said, let's get going. Hey everyone, in case we haven't met before, my name's Matt. I run the Little Robot Shop. It's my little corner on the internet where I look at all things robotic. So from robot vacuums, window cleaners, anything to make your life a little bit easier doing boring chores, to robot toys for kids, and anything that's kind of quite a cool toy, gadget, educational, programming kits, all that kind of thing. So feel free to check out the website, take a look at some of my articles there. But in today's video, I wanted to focus on this vacuum here. So this is the Roborock S7. It's maybe a couple of years old now, but it's my vacuum of choice. It's the one I'm running at the moment. Love it to bits, and I just want to show you a few regular maintenance bits that you need to do to keep the vacuum running in tip-top condition. So without further ado, let's get going. Alright, so the first thing I just want to show you, really easy, basic task, that is emptying the dustbin. Now, if you have the Roborock S7 Plus, you might have the self-empty dock. Personally, I don't have that. It's a great little bit of kit, but I just don't have the space in my home to have such a big piece of equipment. So this sits really nicely underneath a little bit of bathroom furniture I have, but it just means I do have to empty the dustbin every few days. So the good news is it's really, really easy. So to empty the dustbin, you just lift the lid, you'll get a little voice alert, remove the dustbin and empty it. So lift the lid, pull out the dustbin.
Dustbin removed.
Get the voice alert, and then we go and empty it. Come on. So when we're emptying it, all we need to know is, you can see the rubbish inside. On the top here, you've got two little arrows that tell you exactly where to pull, and so you just kind of press it open, and then there we go. This is how you empty your rubbish. Now you can just tip it out. Personally, I've got an old toothbrush I like to use just to get in the corners. So you just get into your bin, and that is that. Now another thing to know though is on top here you also have where your HEPA filter is. So you've got a clip here, you undo that. You can take a look at it, it easily pulls out and you can have a look. If it needs a clean, you can rinse it under a tap, but obviously just let it dry before you put it back in. So that clips shut, then we put it back in the robot. Okay, so I hope you saw how easy it was to take the bin out. The good news is it's just as easy to put it back. So you've got the hole on the front here. That lines up with the one inside the robot there. So you literally just take it, you put it back in, close the lid. And that is that simple. So once you've emptied the dustbin and you managed to get all those little Lego pieces out of the vacuum that no doubt, well, if you're anything like me, you find quite a few of them. The helmet, always the Lego helmets seem to get sucked up. Anyway, mopping is a key feature of this robot, so you have to fill up the water tank every couple of days or so. Good thing is it's really, really easy. You can see this orange kind of clasp right here. You just push that, pull out, and there is your water tank. Super simple. There's a little rubber stopper on the top here, so open that, and then we run it under the tap to get some water in there. Alright, full of water. I like to give it a quick wipe dry. No real reason, just because. And then you slide it back in, and that's the water filled up. Alright, so the next of the regular jobs I want to show you is something that I highly recommend doing quite often, which is changing the mop pads. Now you only get one mop pad in the pack with the Roborock, which isn't very good because they do get a bit stinky, a bit damp quite quickly. So one of the first things I bought was a replacement pack. You can find them on Amazon really, really cheap. I bought a pack of 5 replacement mops. It also had a couple of HEPA filters I haven't used yet, as well as a replacement brush. So all of that was about 20 bucks. So it's quite straightforward to find these replacements. Highly recommend you buy them. But anyway, so changing the mop pad is super simple. Again, on the bottom here, you've got a couple of more orange releases. So you just push them both at the same time, and then that mopping plate slides out. Super simple.
Mop mount removed.
It's attached by Velcro, so you just have to rip it off like that. You do that, and then this one you get rid of. You've got your nice new clean one. Really easy to clean. You just put them in the rest of the laundry. I mean, I wash them at 40 degrees with the rest of my clothes, but some people might be more experts in keeping microfiber cloths in tip-top condition than I am, so maybe look it up. But yeah, for me it's not a problem, just wash them with everything else. So Velcro sticks on, and then literally you just put it back, line it up, slide it back in.
Mop mount installed.
Get a nice little alert, and there we go, the mop mount is back in place, and now it is ready to go. Now, just a little bonus tip, now I've shown you how to do that, is one thing I've noticed with this robot vacuum, it takes a bit of time for the water to feed through to the microfiber cloth. So if I start vacuuming in like my hallway, by the time it's finished cleaning my vacuum, it's still not mopping. So what I like to do before I put this back on is I actually just make this a little bit damp. So just briefly run it under the tap, give it a little stroke there to moisten it, and then you put it back on.
Mop mount installed.
And now it is set, ready to go, mopping from the minute it starts moving. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful. If you are either an owner of the Roborock S7 and you're not sure how to clean it, or maybe you're thinking about buying one, it's an excellent vacuum. And the best thing is now that they've got their newer models, the S7 Max V, which is amazing as well, which is a full kind of floor cleaning solution. Like I've got some links below on a bit more information about those models. But that means that this is reduced in price now. Like when I bought it, it was around about $800. It's now down to about $400. You can find maybe $500, but on Black Friday and special deal days, Amazon sales days, you can easily find it for around about $400, which at that price point is a steal. Like the mopping is amazing, the maintenance is easy, the performance is just, well, I mean, it's the best I've ever had, to be honest. Well, that's it. Feel free to like and subscribe for any follow-up future videos I do. And if you've got any comments, feedback, love to hear them. If you've got any questions about how this robot does in specific circumstances, feel free to drop them in the comments and I would happily run some tests for you. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your days.